From Belarus to Afghanistan to the Mexico border, people are on the move, leaving their homes and carrying what little they have on themselves. The UN says there are now more people living in a country other than where they were born than at any other point in history. At a gathering marking the International Day of Migrants this weekend, a coalition of groups representing the families of Central American migrants in Mexico described 2021 as a year of setbacks.
We've been treated like animals, and there is a lot of suffering and pain because of government authorities.
In Europe, a crisis unfolded at the Belarus-Poland border. Migrants trying to reach the EU have been sheltering in camps with little humanitarian aid. NATO has warned that Belarus has weaponized migrants.
What we see is that the Lukashenko regime is using vulnerable people as a tool to put pressure on other countries.
Outside of Europe, and a deepening economic crisis in Afghanistan has fueled fears of another refugee exodus. The World Health Organization have said in Afghanistan right now, 23 million people are not getting enough food. And hundreds of people in Kabul have braved sub-zero temperatures, queuing outside the passport office after the Taliban announced it would resume issuing travel documents.
My husband is abroad in Iran, and for now the situation here is not peaceful. We have to have passports. If the situation gets worse than this, then we have to have passports to be able to flee.
At a session of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, Pakistan warned of grave consequences for the international community if Afghanistan's economic meltdown continues.
The point is that if the world does not act, this will be the biggest man-made crisis which is unfolding in front of us.
The United Nations estimates a staggering 274 million people across the world will need humanitarian assistance next year. A UN summit is scheduled for March 2022 to try and find a common way forward and to mobilize political commitment for refugees and migrants, many of whom are forced from their homes and all of whom are in search of a better life. Sara, Firth, TRT World.